Hi everybody, welcome back. Now as you can see, I'm at the NEC, and in fact I'm at the Caravan Camping and Motorhome show here in February 2018. I thought I'd share with you some of the highlights, some of the things that you can do whilst you're at the show, and give you some idea on what you should be looking out for. So, coming up in this video, I'll look at the Coachman VIP 570, we'll look at the latest offerings from Lunar, and finally we head on over to the Swift stand and look at the new Sprite Super. So without further ado, let's head on inside, and let's start off in Hall 1. In Hall 1, I'm on the Coachman stand, and I'm going to have a look at the one behind me, which is the VIP 570. Now it's a single axle 5-berth van. It's pretty heavy, but let's go and have a look inside and see if it's any good. Before we nip inside, let's just have a look at some of the specifications here. So you can see it's got 5-berth, it's 5.8 meters length interior, shipping size is 7.4 meters, it's 2.3 meters wide. The most important thing is the MTPLM. It weighs in at 1645 kilograms. That can be upgraded to 1700 kilograms, which basically means for a single axle van, you're going to need a fairly hefty car to tow it. Anyway, it's a 5-berth van. It retails for 26,350 plus a nominal delivery charge. Let's have a look inside. Right, so starting off from just inside, we've got the kitchen on our left, a bathroom and wardrobe on our right. I'll come back to that in a minute. But let's have a look around down at the lounge section. Two respectable settees. They're not long enough to make up for a single, certainly not for a tall person like myself, but it would make up to a double of quite a nice size. I don't know the dimensions of the beds, I'm sorry. The fabric here, it's got this sort of suede effect on the back there, and sort of a crushed suede look on the front. A huge shelf bulkhead at the front of the van, big enough to put a cup of tea. Spotlights, plenty of cupboard space, ambient backlighting as well. Nice big cupboards, soft closing. There's a Hakey sunroof above me. A radio in the top corner there as well. There is a TV mounting point here, aerials, USB sockets, a couple of power points as well. Looks like you've got a semi-permanent fixing point there as well. Nice side wardrobe, and as you can see there, there's a reservoir which gives you a clue that this is Alder wet central heating in here. Now the kitchen area, yeah, there's no pull-out flap, so this is the only preparation area you have. There we go. So the cooker is a dual fuel, 3 gas burner, 1 hot plate cooker. Microwave at a good height for a tall person, maybe a bit too high for a short person. Worryingly though, that's right above the cooker again. Dometic toilet, nice size sink, and a shower. Bit of intrusion there from the wheel arch, but it's fully lined, which means it's not relying on the mastic to form a watertight seal. And then back here we've got the dinette area here for making up one bed, and then we've got a bunk bed at the top there. Not suitable for children under 6 years of old without supervision. Ladder fixes there, which is held in the wardrobe when not in use, and a bottom bunk there as well. Lots of storage underneath. A table there as well. Now something I have just noticed is that although there is lights and everything for the children down here, there doesn't seem to be anything at the top for the top bunk. And then secondly, there is no USB charging points up this end of the caravan. And being children that are going to be sleeping or using devices up this end, they're the ones that usually hog the USB charging points. So that's a bit of an oversight in my opinion. But quite a nice spacious van, very nicely laid out. Not a bad looking van, I suppose. A couple of things I'm not happy about: the lack of USB at the back there, the lack of preparation area on the kitchen, But for a single axle and a 5-berth van, if you're in the market for a 5-berth van, maybe this is one to look out for. So, over on the Lunar stand, they're releasing a couple of motorhomes and camper vans here this week. And this one here is the Lunar Roadster SB. It's a first for Lunar because this one is on the new Fiat chassis. They're also launching the VW Caledonia as well, but I'll come back to that another time perhaps. So this is the Roadster SB. It retails for $64,999. On the road charge is $1,495. Let's head on inside. So inside you can see it's quite a narrow walkway through the van. I'm stood in the cab section here, and I'll show you that more in a minute. Let's head on through the back of the motorhome here and I'll show you the kitchen area. So we're down a small step into a kitchen area. You can see we've got a nice round sink, dual fuel cooker, hot plate and gas, a couple of electric points at the back there, suitable for a kettle and something else, microwave at the top, and then around here we've got a rather large freezer, and beneath it a huge fridge as well, all in blue LEDs as well. At the top there's a semi-permanent fixing point for a TV, a couple of USB sockets, and above it all the sockets for the aerial, and there's a 12-volt socket there and a main socket as well. So if you've got a 12-volt TV, that's absolutely perfect. Got a small cupboard here. Not really sure how much use that would be, to be honest with you, with the TV mounted in the way. Above the door we've got the control panel for the outdoor wet heating, a Sargent system there as well for the water, the lights, the general control panel for the entire motorhome. Let's go back now to the sleeping arrangement. We've got a door here to isolate off the front to the back, and we've got 2 single beds. It's quite a pleasant layout. Close the door. TV fixing point there again. One would tend to think that that might get hit, I suppose, because it's going to be quite big, isn't it, by the time it comes out here. Got a small cupboard here, reservoir for the outer heating, and the TV antenna at the top there as well. We've got another cupboard here on the other side, hanging uppy things. There's a rail at the top there. The beds don't look that long, but they'd be okay, I suppose, for 2 people quite comfortably. Let's have a look away in the bathroom. Got a Thetford loo at the back there, cupboard space, small washroom, small sink, and a really nice shower. Very nice. Big enough for me, or big enough for 2 people. Very nice. Fully lined as well, so again, not relying on the mastic to make the seal. Nice radiator there. Might be able to get a towel on there. So as you can see, it's quite a small kitchen area. Lots of cupboard space though. And then you've got a small lounge here as well. This will make up a double. Put the table down, fiddle around the cushions, and you've got yourself a double. So let's have a look at the cab area. DAB radio. I don't know if that's got sat-nav on it though. I don't think it has. USB sockets, cup holders, and this one is a 6-speed manual box. It does come with an automatic gearbox as well. Reversing camera by the looks of things on the rear view mirror there. So it's quite nice. Nice seats as well. These are, what are they? Crushed velvet, crushed velour, I suppose. Nice. Wipe down easy, I would imagine. So that's being launched this week at the NEC. If you're interested, head on over to Hall 1 at the NEC. Look on the Lunar stand, and it's the first vehicle you'll see. You can't miss it. So Swift are the latest manufacturer to join the 8-foot wide club, and this is their offering, the Sprite Super. There are 2 layouts. There is a fixed bed option and a bunk bed option. So let's start off. Let's make our way into the Sprite Super Quattro FB. So let's look at some tech specs. On the price road is 21,580. The MTPLM is 1704 kilograms, and an MRO of 1479. Right, let's head on in. So this is the Quattro FB, which is a fixed rear bed. You can tell by the name there. And as you can see, it's ruddy huge, isn't it? We've got a side dinette here with a wraparound seating. And then we've got a front lounge area as well, which would be big enough to make up a single there. That one would be a bit short because of the bulkhead here, but that'd be good enough. Certainly make that up as a double bed anyway. So we've gone down to the front bulkhead. Quite a big bulkhead, but nicely we've got plug sockets as per usual, USB sockets as well, and an antenna outlet there as well. Nice sunroof, which makes it nice and light here in the back. So let's head on through the back. So we've got fridge, freezer, triple fuel. Bit small for my liking, to be honest with you, certainly for the size of the van that this is. Microwave, not above the cooker. The obligatory odd random switches here. A couple of power outlets around the corner as well, which is good. Only a 3-burner hob, so there's no dual fuel option here. And then a huge bed at the back here as well. We've got the washroom here, which I'll come to in a minute. And in here, we've got a wardrobe, plenty of storage space, and even storage space under the floor as well. Okay, so at the back there, we've got a Thetford loo, sink, quite a large shower here, not fully lined at the bottom. And let's have a look at the Caravan from this angle here. So that's the FB. Let's head on over to the other layout around the other side. 8 foot wide certainly does make the Caravan look a lot more imposing. I'm surprised how much space it does actually give you inside with just a few extra inches. Let's head on inside and have a look around. Okay, so this is the Quattro DB, and that denotes the bunk bed, and everything is the same up until this point here. We've got the same washroom configuration here at the side. But instead of having a fixed bed, we've got ourselves some bunks. Ample size for the little one here. Under 6s need to be supervised. Nice big size again for the little ones. And then a single chair at the back. There is one power point back here, and sad to say that there's no USB sockets back here for the little ones to use their devices, which could be quite an easy thing to add in. So there we go, that's the Sprite Super from Swift. If you're interested, why not head on over to Hall 2 and have a look around. So there you go, I hope you've enjoyed this video. There's going to be another one out tomorrow. Thanks for watching, hit the subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you very soon. Bye now.